I can't believe how much badness and how much repetitive it is. And it's a typical Michael Bay film. Boobs, explosions, lights, bright colors. Don't get me wrong, he's a pretty decent visual filmmaker. I enjoy his films such as The First Bad Boys, The Rock, somewhat Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, nah. Bad Boys 2, don't get me started, but the car looks sick. The Island, didn't bother watching it. And the first Transformers. And yeah, Pain and Gain was pretty dupe. I haven't seen 13 Hours. Well, the first one was pretty decent. It's a fun popcorn flick. The actions were great. The special effects were amazing. At the time, groundbreaking. But the story was the acting, and it felt like Dawson's Creek. Yes, all these teen soapy dramas with the robots. Revenge of the Fallen, which I considered the worst of the Transformers film. Oh my god, don't get me started after watching it. Ugh, I don't want to see another Transformers film, whether it's writer's strike or not, it's fault, but still, it's a pretty bad movie, and Michael Bay just admitted those mistakes. For Dark of the Moon, I thought it was a decent flick. It's not the worst, but still pretty bad flick. Same old song and dance, end of the world. It's a great way to conclude a trilogy, well, an end of an era. And then Age of Extinction came out with Michael Bay's back with a fresh, new cast members and no Shia LaBeouf. Thank God. Instead, we got Marky Mark. Yes, I said it. Marky Mark. Marky Mark was a little bit better than Shia LaBeouf, but still pretty bland. Blandy, bland, 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 bland. And it's still pretty bad film. And then, I watched The Last Night. You know what? After 10 years of putting up with watching Bayformers, you were hoping that would be a decent flick. Hopefully that Michael Bay has learned his lessons and improved the story, improved the movie. Even his smaller films does a lot better than the Transformers film, but you have not. Transformers has gone through several script writers, several story changes to make a decent script and story, but still, it falls flat. They had like 20 writers to make one freaking good script, but a decent watchable script. But after several rewrites, have they learned their mistakes? No. They mess it up, and Michael Bay with explosions. I don't know. I think I gave up the franchise. It will make its money, but still a disaster, thank God. But of course, they're gonna make the inevitable Transformers 6, the Bumblebee spin-off movie, and more to come. They're pretty much gonna get a new director to direct Transformers 6 and sequels beyond. You know what I do? I just reboot the entire franchise. No sappy love story, no military, just robots kicking ass. That's it. And another insult to injury is they just downplayed all these characters. How that happened so fast? And there's a lot of unanswered questions. How did Galvatron become Megatron again? Where did he get his armor? Can you at least tell or show a little bit instead of just leaving us hanging? Just tell. For example, Dark of the Moon, why Megan Fox is not in Dark of the Moon despite of her controversy. Simple. They simply say, oh, she is much better than the new girl. Yeah, she was very mean. At least mention it. And why is Hot Rod French? Because Hot Rod is supposed to be the Luke Skywalker of the franchise, supposed to take over Optimus Prime while he was gone, but they downplay him and make him look like a French dude. Really, way to go. And Bumblebee, he's pretty much the mascot of the movie franchise, so I was hoping him to get a heroic sacrifice death, but no. And finally we get to hear his voice, and it's just a generic robot voice, like Kane from the WWE. It sounds like this. My name is Bumblebee. I am your friend. Oh my god. It goes on and on, and I said, oh my god. I just had to walk away. But the only good thing about the Transformers movie is Anthony Hopkins. Not even good acting from Anthony Hopkins can save the franchise. What you need to make a good story, let alone a good movie, is acting, story, setting, plot and premise, and a good direction, good special effects, and pacing and relatable characters so we could relate to the characters. Hey, I like this guy, he reminds me of me. Or, oh, I hate this guy because he's so bad. Another weak part is the villains. You gotta have the villains to reach an objective. Why you want to hate this villain? Why do you want to root for this hero? Why should we care about these characters? For Optimus Prime, he only has 30 minutes of the film, and it's just the very beginning, just like a couple minutes. He doesn't show up until the last 30 minutes of the movie. It kind of reminded me of Revenge of the Fallen, which he was absent for about an hour. This time he's absent for about 2 hours. I ain't shitting you. They're pretty much gonna push Bumblebee and Mark Wahlberg as the focus of the main heroes. The action scene is like, oh, been there, done that. Also, your side characters like the orphan girl and the stupid comic relief and Lennox and the Harvard scholar, they don't have that much personalities. Their personalities are all dried up as a bone. I've wasted my money far enough from the Transformers franchise. I can't support it anymore. I'm done. I always loved the cartoons and the toys. They're part of my childhood, but what do I rank of all the 5 Transformers film? Okay, here it is. Number 1, Transformers. Number 2, Dark of the Moon. Number 3, Age of Extinction. Number 4, The Last Knight. And number 5, Revenge of the Fallen. Even though I hated The Last Knight, I still hate Revenge of the Fallen even more. So what are your thoughts of Transformers The Last Knight? Have you seen it? Do you intend to see it, or you do not intend to see it? So let me know on the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel at The Trailer Dissector. Until then, this is The Trailer Dissector, dissecting entertainment trailers from the good to the bad.